Welcome to A Seat at the Table. I'm Zanele Kumalo, editor of W24. Today we're going to be talking about self-care. First off, we have Vanessa Mkoso, and then we've got Afika Jadisweni, and then we have Kim Peterson. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to self-care.
It's a hot topic, the topic of self-care. So I just wanted to discuss the fact that it's become a bit of a buzzword, how things have changed in terms of it incorporating your mental health as well. So it's no longer just about pampering, etc. Yeah, I just would love to hear from you maybe first, Afika, about how maybe your habits have changed in the past couple of years.
Yeah, so when self-care became like a buzzword, like you say, I think it first took away that guilt of like pampering yourself and unwinding.
Yeah,
and
I felt indulgent.
Yeah, like we always felt indulgent if we, stayed at home, went and did our
Yeah.
nails and did absolutely nothing. But now I think we're embracing taking care of ourselves, not just like in terms of vanity, but like also embracing taking care of our finances, our personal relationships. Yeah, so for me, it's also been that process of not feeling guilty when I spend a day watching series and then going to get my nails done and, getting a pair of shoes here and there, to also just interrogating my finances, interrogating my habits and my discipline, like work discipline, financial discipline, and that sort of stuff. And also being aware of what causes a mental slump, because I tend to be an overthinker as well. I think sometimes it's just being aware what's making you overthink and being like, no, actually, relax, take it down a notch.
Because sometimes we become harsh on ourselves.
Yes.
And then you sort of like, you judge yourself and checking all the mistakes, and at the end of the day, it stresses you.
I think we are our biggest critics, definitely, as women.
That's true.
I mean, that's the kind of approach that businesses are now starting to realize, where people, you can take mental health days over and above sick days.
Yes.
So do you do that for yourselves? Do you take pajama days? Do you take time off?
I do.
Okay.
On Saturdays, yes.
Okay.
It's my day.
And what do you
because
do?
during the... No, we just make sure we sit, we catch up on series, we chat, and then we eat.
Yeah.
Because it's part and parcel of watching TV and relaxing, and then we bath later.
Yeah.
If you don't go on shopping, and there are
later
some
stuff.
Saturdays that we tell ourselves that today we're going for shopping, we're going to spoil ourselves, we go to movies and stuff like that. Yeah, we do. Every family has to have that day where you don't want to go out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when I got birthday leave last year, like, I just literally didn't do a single thing. Like I slept.
Fantastic.
And then when I got back to it, people were like, so what did you do? I was like, I slept.
And then when it comes to physical health as well, are we exercising enough? Are we?
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm very active. So as a result, the whole family had to follow on my steps. I'm an early person and I get bored. I want to do something.
Yeah.
So I'd rather run around the streets or go to the gym, and I'll challenge myself. But I'm that person who's energetic. I'm very particular and fussy. I want order in the house all the time. That's why I won't mind to move things around to put them the way I want them to be. Yeah.
And do you think you've passed that on to your daughters?
Yeah, because now Yolisa has her own place, and then one day she asked us to visit, and then we said we admiring the place and stuff like that. But she says, "Mom, remember you're wearing the shoes, and you still on with your shoes on my carpet. Please take the shoes."
Okay.
I said, "And the cushions,
All
when you
right.
stand up, please fix the cushions." I said, "Oh, is that you?" And now you're preaching the same gospel now.
But do you find cleaning is like some kind of a form of self-care as well?
Yeah, it's definitely a form of self-care, because I think like your energy, it reflects in your surroundings. So the way you keep your things, the way you look after yourself, not just your image, but the image of the space you live in. I think it says a lot about your energy and where you're at spiritually and mentally.
What I've learned from when you were talking about your mother and what your mother passed on to you. My mom passed away from cancer a couple of years ago. And what it taught me was that life is so short.
It really
And that
is.
you actually need to acknowledge where you are and how you've gotten to the place that you are at now, and enjoy the space that you are at now, because I think we overreach as women and we want to achieve and we want to be this and we want to be that to everyone, but what are we to ourselves?
So let's talk about a guilty pleasure that you guys all have. Don't you want to share something that you absolutely do for yourself as a form of self-care, but you don't really let other people know about it?
Me, it's shopping. Because I would go on shopping, but when I come back, I would act as if I was just around the corner buying milk and bread. And yet I have plastics and plastics. Because it keeps me, I feel good after that.
Do you any guilty pleasures?
I think it would be my all day in bed days. I do feel a little bit guilty about my pajama days. When my son comes in and says, Mom, what's for lunch? I say, don't know, ask your hands. Because they're going to make you lunch. So that's my guilty pleasure. And on the occasion, having a massage when I feel I need it to unwind.
Okay, you've got it down pat. Yeah. and you?
Yeah, it also has to be shopping, because also I've sort of branded myself as a person who shops on sale, but actually sometimes I just go full price. Even mid-month, I'm just like, I need it now. So but I'll still be like, I bought it on sale. Like, so.
Well, thank you so much for being so honest and open about everything, and it was a joy to have you here today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.